Just one look at the Infinix GT10 Pro is enough for you to realize that this phone is made for gaming. The brand has opted for a design language that seems focused in this direction. What makes this phone unique is that in its price segment, we've not seen many gaming-centric phones before. While there have been phones that proved to be compelling, most of these phones were launched with the aim to offer well-rounded value rather than to make a concentrated effort in a specific department. The GT10 Pro doesn't shy away from being branded as a gaming phone, and this itself feels like a breath of fresh air. But does this Infinix phone hold up to these bold claims? Check out our review in this video. Let's go! First glance, we were very curious about this futuristic design of the back panel of the GT10 Pro. Similar to the Nothing phone, it would seem the back panel is transparent and what you are seeing is the PCB or the motherboard along with other components like the CPU. Actually, it's not, and this is just a design aesthetic. Infinix call it the Cyber Mecha design with a mini LED indicator. This shooting back cover is influenced by cyberpunk aesthetic and comes in either cyber black and mirage silver. The back panel also features an interactive and customizable LED indicator light, but we'll talk about that later. Our review unit here comes with a nice looking cyber black color with 8GB of RAM and 256GB storage. Infinix originally promoted this with a 16GB RAM, but the additional 8GB RAM is just extended RAM. The packaging of the GT10 Pro is designed to serve an additional purpose. You can actually assemble the outer packaging box and turn it into a music amplifier and a charging holder. One of the more interesting, or shall we say controversial, features of the GT10 Pro is the backlight effect. Well, yes, it seems to be inspired by the Nothing phone, but once you tinker around with it, you will realize this behaves more like the back panel of an ROG phone than a Nothing phone. The backlight effect light up for the following event: incoming calls, notification, charging, startup, and games. Backlight effect are great when you have your phone on mute or do not disturb and the phone is facing down. You can even set the light to follow the rhythm of the music you are playing. It can be jarring at times, especially at night when you're about to go to sleep, so they added a setting to turn this all off at certain times. Placement of the ports and buttons are typical: primary speaker grill, USB Type-Port C, primary mic, and the 3.5mm audio port at the bottom, power button, and volume rocker at the right side, nano SIM card slot and SD card tray on the left side, and secondary speaker and noise cancelling mic up top. As a gaming-centric phone, it is good to know that Infinix took the effort to provide me with stereo speaker and a port for the headphone jack. At the front, you've got a 6.67-inch 10-bit Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a variable refresh rate of 60Hz, 90Hz, or 120Hz, which is great for gaming and playing movies. Infinix claimed that they work closely with the game developer of PUBG, Mobile Legends, and Free Fire to get you the best experience when you're playing these games. For biometrics, you have an in-display fingerprint sensor as the primary locking mechanism, but you can also opt for a facial recognition to unlock the device on top of the usual PIN, pattern, or password option. The stereo speakers are great with playing music and gaming, although we wish it could be louder at times, and it also lacks even a hint of bass. The Infinix GT10 Pro comes with a triple camera setup with an LED quad flash. This is headlined by the 108MP main camera, which shoots 4K at 1080p. This is great to be paired with two more cameras of 2MP sensor each, one of which is a macro lens. Unfortunately, there is no ultra-wide camera. The front camera is a 32MP shooter with a dual flash feature somewhat tucked on the top right corner along the bezel. You seldom get a flash in the front-facing camera, so that's another plus. For video recording, the main camera can shoot up to 4K at 30 frames per second. There's no optical image stabilization, but the clips are mostly decent. Running the GT10 Pro is a Dimensity 8050, which is 6nm 5G chipset, similar to what was used in the Infinix Note 30 VIP. It is comprised of an octa-core processor with a single ARM Cortex-A78 CPU running at 3.0 GHz, an additional 3x ARM Cortex-A78 running at 2.6 GHz, and 4 efficiency cores of ARM Cortex-A55 running at 2.0 GHz. This is paired with a 9-core ARM Mali G77 graphic processor, 8GB of RAM plus another 8GB of MEMS fusion, and 256GB of UFS 3.1 internal storage. This storage is expandable up to 1TB via the micro SD card slot. The Infinix GT10 Pro packs a generous 5000 mAh battery and comes with a 45W fast charger, which is supported PD Charge 3.0 that can refill the power in about 1 hour tops. When you are in the middle of the game, you can also enable bypass charging in X Arena, which is the native game assistant panel. What is there not to like about the Infinix GT10 Pro? Nothing really. To be completely honest, we would be only nitpicking if we say that the backlighting is a bit gimmicky and there are a few kinks that need to be ironed out. For a 999 ringgit phone, this phone is a gaming phone that one could actually buy. And that's all for our video. Until next time guys, as usual, ciao.